Today we speak with Patrick Pouyanne, CEO and President of the Executive Committee of Total, about the strategies and evolution of energy companies. I am Mash'al Kindi, and this is ADNOC INSIGHTS. Welcome to ADNOC INSIGHTS, Patrick.
Good morning.
Good morning. In the past few years, Total has increased its portfolio and investments in Abu Dhabi. How important is the Middle East and the UAE in your overall portfolio?
You know, Total is born in the Middle East almost 100 years ago, and we came to Abu Dhabi 80 years ago. So it's been a long history, and that's true that in the last 5 years, we had the opportunity to comfort our position, and we became, I think we can say, the main foreign partner of ADNOC, and we are very proud of it. We are participating actively in ADNOC onshore, in ADNOC offshore, on Shaif, on the Pusakum. We're working with ADNOC LNG. We are part of the gas system as well, so our footprint is very large. And Abu Dhabi and the UAE represent more than 10% of our production and our reserves. So it's very important. I think the big advantage, the competitive advantage of Abu Dhabi for Total is that we have access to very long-term resources, which are very low-cost resources. We can, as I said often, the last drop of oil in this world will come from this region, and Abu Dhabi in particular. So yes, it's a real partnership and a long-term partnership, but we had the opportunity in the last years to comfort for even longer.
Total is increasing its portfolio in gas, renewables, and other technologies. Would you say a few words in where you are in your journey to becoming an energy company?
The energy markets are changing. I think it will be the big thematics of this World Energy Congress here in Abu Dhabi. You know, energy transition, but they evolve slowly. So we have decided that we want to become, like you said, an energy company, not only an oil company, as we are very well known, but also natural gas, and also an electricity company. So all these fields. The oil market, oil will be required for long, so that's true, but we are focusing mainly to produce, I would say, what we call low-cost oil, like in Abu Dhabi. Natural gas is by far the fossil fuel which will enjoy the largest growth. And so we are really building a strong natural gas company. We are today number 2 in the LNG world. We have a very large portfolio. We manage 40 million tons of LNG, which is more or less 10% of the world market. And we intend to continue to grow. So natural gas, of course, is very abundant, is flexible, and it's a perfect complement to renewables. Electricity, I often say that the 21st century will be the century of electricity. The demand for electricity is doubling in the next 20-25 years, and it will be produced either from natural gas or of course from renewables. So that's also a trend in which a market that we invest. And so I think, of course, all that this transition is not going very quickly because the energy, as it's said, is at the base of prosperity. We need to provide to the world a reliable and affordable and sustainable energy. We speak about a lot of sustainability for good reasons and climate change. All that is at the core of the energy world. But we must also be able to provide the energy in a world which has an increased population. So we are very active in natural gas, in electricity, because we think it's a way to also establish Total as a very sustainable and long-term energy company.
What do you see as the major obstacles in the transition journey?
You know, we cannot go, all that is, even if it's linked to the society demand, because all that is driven by the demand, you know, in evolution of the markets. So even if we as producers are offering and are diversifying our mix of productions, oil, gas, electricity, at the end it will be the consumers, the society, who will have to also to evolve, and the technologies will be there. So I think the main obstacles are more the pace at which this demand for new energies will come. And that's something on which it's also for us as Total, of course, a form of diversification. So we discover new markets like electricity markets, where you have different trends. Oil is a world market. Natural gas is more continental markets. In electricity, you observe national markets. So you need to tackle all these challenges. But I'm sure that we have the people, we have the technologies, we have the financial capacities. I'm convinced that we'll be able to establish this new energy company.
What's your vision of how Total looks like 20 years from now?
You know, Total in 20 years will be clearly, and we have set this ambition internally, will be an energy company. We'll continue to produce oil, probably 30-40% of our mix. Will be more gas, more natural gas in our portfolio than oil, probably. And we will be as well a strong, I hope, electricity company, having 15-20% of the energy mix. So I think, and the most important for us will be to continue to attract the talents. Because, you know, whatever you dream to do, it's not only a matter of money, it's a matter of people and men and women. And being able in our industry to continue to attract talents is also part of the sustainability challenge that we have. And, but you know, in this industry, we have great technologies. We are able to, like I said, to develop large projects all over the place. And I'm sure we can continue to attract all these people we'll need to build the Total of 2040.
Thank you, Patrick, for your time and your valuable insights.
Thank you very much.